In this video, we will learn about heterogeneous mixture. Now, in a heterogeneous mixture, the components are not mixed together completely. So, we can tell that the components are not uniformly distributed. Now, the components can be seen separately. The best example is if I take a beaker of water in it. So, this is water. And if I try to dissolve a sand particle, let's take a bowl of sand and put it in water. Now what happens? The sand particles which are heavy will settle down, which are kind of light will float in the water. So this can be an example of heterogeneous mixture. Now suspensions and emulsions are examples of heterogeneous mixture. So let's understand the examples with the help of an activity. First, let's take suspension. Now, the activity involves to prepare a suspension or the heterogeneous mixture. Materials required is chalk powder, a beaker and a glass rod. Procedure is simple. We have to mix some chalk powder with water in a beaker. Now stir it well and observe what happens. We can observe that small particles of chalk powder spread throughout the water without dissolving in it. So we can easily make out those small particles of chalk powder. Such a heterogeneous mixture wherein the small solute particles are spread throughout the solvent but they do not get dissolved in it is said to be a suspension. Now, for understanding emulsion, we can perform another activity. So, the aim is to prepare an emulsion. Materials required is very simple. We need a cooking oil, water and a test tube. Now, if I take test tube or we can take any tumbler that we have and put water in it. So, add some cooking oil to water. Now, we already have water in the test tube or the tumbler and upon that we will add oil. Now we can stir it, mix it, however we desire, we can try to mix them. But we can observe that oil and water do not mix with each other, and even if I shake it very well, oil and water will never get mixed. So we can tell that the mixture turns into a milky looking liquid. Now milk that we drink is also an example of emulsion in which tiny droplets of fat molecules are floating on the top of the water. I hope this topic is clear to you. Thank you.